Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here. As you know, for the last several months, my office has been reviewing and investigating the daily fantasy sports industry. We've sought and received extensive information from a number of daily fantasy sport companies, including the largest, DraftKings and FanDuel. We've had them in on numerous occasions for questioning, and we've learned a lot about how this business model operates. Our review has already uncovered a number of significant concerns about their business practices and the ability of Massachusetts consumers to be protected and to have a fair shot while playing these games. For instance, I believe that most people would be surprised to know that in many contests, less than 2% of the people win 90% of the prizes. That's because there's a small set of professional players who have figured out advanced ways to win a majority of the games. There needs to be more disclosure about how these contests work and about who people are playing against. We also have concerns about the company's advertising practices, particularly around the accuracy of average amount of winnings and the targeting of minors to get them to play daily fantasy sports. We need to protect against the use of insider information by employees and athletes to level the playing field for participants. And we have real concerns about how to protect problem gamblers. This is an industry, as so many have already acknowledged, that cries out for transparency and robust consumer protections. That is why, while our investigation continues, we are taking immediate action now to protect consumers. Today, I am announcing that we are filing tough consumer protection regulations that we expect the companies to begin complying with. These are the rules of the road should they wish to continue to operate here in Massachusetts. These regulations are first of the kind in the country for daily fantasy sports companies, and they focus on important issues like protecting minors, ensuring transparency, bringing more transparency to the industry generally, and leveling the playing field for consumers. Our regulations will prohibit people under the age of 21 from playing daily fantasy sport games. They work to protect students by banning advertising on high school and college campuses and prohibiting daily fantasy sports games based on college sports. To address the problem of professional players preying on beginners, we require companies to restructure their offerings to level the playing field and bring more transparency about who people are playing against. So now, players will know who they're playing against. We require fair disclosures and truth in advertising. And the regulations protect problem gamblers by allowing self-exclusion and prohibiting companies from extending credit. Remember, these are games that you carry around with you in your pocket and lose money at the touch of a button. Violation of any of these regulations will be actionable under our state consumer protection laws. We will file these regulations tomorrow with the Secretary of State's office. The process will move forward. It will be public. It will be transparent. Members of the public and other stakeholders will have an opportunity to testify and provide comments on the draft regulations before they go into effect. The full list of draft regulations has been posted on our website. We will accept comments online through the comment period, which closes January 22nd. Our public hearing on regulations will be on Tuesday, January 12th. We have a website established for stakeholders and the public to review the draft regulations and submit their questions, comments, and ideas. This is an important step to protect consumers here in Massachusetts as we continue to evaluate this new industry. Thank you, and I'm happy to take any questions you may have.